This is for the beautiful Mrs Legg. Tomorrow I should be bringing some seeds in for old Dave, who's clearly punching above his weight where you're concerned. But look, these are just little bloody seed trays because you're going to bring some tobacco seeds. You plant them or don't, it's up to you. The tobacco seeds are tiny. They are on top. You put them on top of the compost, not under it. On top. Get the compost wet, damp first, sorry, not soaked, damp it down. Put the seeds on top, then give it a little spray with one of them things, little sprayer, like that, yep. And these are about, I think about a week old. And there's no way you'll get around it. You'll have too many seeds close together. But look, each, I would say the size of root balls would get about they'd fit in a bucket. That's the sort of size they get. If you've got a bit of ground, put them in it. So what you do, these little tiny things, they're going to get soon, they won't even be able to stand up on their own. They'll fall out, well, because my house is actually unusually cold. We've got single glazed windows, horrible. But last year then I grew them, and they got a bit limp, and I was itching to get them outside, but we can't get them frost. What you do, when they get sort of a couple of inches long, get a fork, have I got one here? I don't know. Yeah, like what you eat with. Fork them out, stick them in a pot each. I did 15 plants last year, I think, that I actually grew. And I'm still smoking tobacco, and I got, well, it's almost a year's supply, I think, for me, and I'm a heavy smoker. But just whack them on the surface, keep them damp, they'll keep growing. If you will have too many. I mean, they've hardly all germinated yet. You'll have so many in there, it'll be like a forest. Just pluck the ones you don't need. Isolate the bigger ones, grow them. It's worth doing. I mean, and then you cut them up, let them dry, we can smoke it. That's it. So, I know Dave will have some seeds. If you don't want them, chuck them, was them in the bin. Doesn't matter. But it's just so simple. It's just damp compost. Once you get them in the ground, this is the thing. They can go outdoors as soon as it's not frosty. There's so much about it on YouTube. You know, I can't tell everything in one lesson, but you'll get some seeds, and even I've even tried my favourite tobacco and mixing. I'm not really one that likes this mixing shite in with good tobacco. Well, no, but actually, ain't a bad thing. But there's so much more to talk about. But there's so much on YouTube as well. But there it is. And just for your interest, because I know you're a bit of a gardener. That's me. I don't like to go too early, but that's chili peppers, I think. They ain't coming through yet. That's more tobacco. Sweet peas are coming up. They're bent the wrong way from the window because I turned them round. I got marigolds in there. What else have I got? I just did the tomatoes yesterday. Hey, God bless you, Mrs Legg. But I'll send some seeds, and my advice is grow something. But if you ain't got any garden for it, stick it in a bucket. But when they get tall, they'll fall over, so tie them to the fence or whatever.